What's up, WWE Universe? Monday Night Raw from Dallas just gave us two massive segments on the road to SummerSlam, a contract signing that turned violent between Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, and Brock Lesnar's tense face-off with Oba Femi. Welcome to GenZ Wrestling. Let's break both of these down and I'll give you my predictions for how both of these stories end at SummerSlam. Let's get into it. So tonight's Raw closed out with Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins signing the contract for their World Heavyweight Championship match at SummerSlam. And of course, it didn't stay peaceful. Rollins wasted no time getting personal. He taunted Reigns about the Dallas crowd drowning out his OTC chants and called him out for always needing an excuse whenever things don't go his way. Reigns fired back hard, mocking Rollins for constantly getting injured and calling him his #1 hater. The two got physical right there at the table. Reigns actually looked like he was about to put Rollins through it, but Rollins turned it around, hit him with the microphone, followed it up with a pedigree, and finished with a stomp. He stood tall over Reigns as Raw went off the air. Now here's my read on this. WWE is clearly building Rollins as the guy trying to shake off the #2 label once and for all. He ended the segment strong, he got the last word, and he's positioned as the aggressor heading into SummerSlam. My prediction, Seth Rollins loses this match. WWE has spent months building him up as the underdog chasing the title, and standing tall tonight was about giving him momentum, not necessarily setting him up to win. I expect Reigns to walk out of SummerSlam still champion, possibly through interference or a controversial finish that keeps this rivalry alive. Looks like Paul Heyman returning to the Bloodline to give Roman Reigns his first win over Seth Rollins by screwing Seth at SummerSlam. Now let's get into the other big segment, Brock Lesnar and Oba Femi. Paul Heyman opened the show alongside Lesnar, backed by a group of police officers. Heyman announced he'd pulled a restraining order against Femi, claiming Femi was obsessed and dangerous, and warned him not to come within 100 feet of Lesnar. Naturally, Femi showed up anyway and completely dismantled the entire police escort in front of Lesnar before cutting a promo vowing to end things at SummerSlam. These two are now set to collide inside Hell in a Cell, and this segment did exactly what it needed to. It made Femi look like an unstoppable force while also showing Lesnar and Heyman are genuinely rattled by him. My prediction, Brock Lesnar wins. And I've actually got a stat to back this up, not just a gut feeling. Brock Lesnar is undefeated inside Hell in a Cell, a perfect 2-0 record, both wins coming against The Undertaker at No Mercy 2002 and again at Hell in a Cell 2015. In the history of this match, only a handful of superstars have ever walked out of that structure without a loss, and Lesnar is one of them. So even with Femi getting this strong momentum push, history says Lesnar knows how to get it done once that cage door shuts. Expect Lesnar to lean on brutality and experience to extend that streak to 3-0, even if Femi makes it competitive and comes out looking like a star regardless. So that's my breakdown of tonight's two biggest segments heading into SummerSlam, Seth Rollins falling short against Roman Reigns, and Brock Lesnar getting the win over Oba Femi inside Hell in a Cell. Do you agree with these predictions or do you see it going the other way? Drop your picks in the comments, hit like if you enjoyed this, and subscribe to GenZ Wrestling so you don't miss the next breakdown. See you in the next video.